Dan huwa l-online show il-ġdid tiegħi Drink Ma' fejn għal kull show qed insir naf iktar dwar it-taste buds tal-mistiedna tiegħi dwar it-tommiet favoriti tagħhom u dan kollu jispirani u nasal biex nikrea drink li intom id-dar ukoll tistgħu tikkreaw. Ix-show tal-lum It's all about bubbles. Il-mistiedna tiegħi jekk tiddeskrivija bħala bubbly, it's an understatement. U fil-fatt dan wassalni biex nikrea drink ibbażat fuq il-prosecco, ideali għal brunch. Joining me today is Undine LaVerve, the Siren of the Mediterranean. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. And thanks for having me. How are you doing, Owen?
I'm doing fine.
Great.
I'm so excited to share with you the drink which I have created, which you were the inspiration for the creation of this drink.
I can't wait.
Undine, your title, your artistic title is the Siren of the Mediterranean.
Yes.
How did it come about?
Well, Undine actually means, it's a water elemental, so it's a water spirit. It's a German name. And so siren and water, is a water spirit too. And in the Grand Harbor, there's actually a legend of the siren of Isla. And I live in Isla.
I didn't know about this.
So it kind of, there's a legend of the siren.
And how does the legend goes?
The legend goes, I don't remember quite well, but I think she steals a sailor and she takes him into the siren's cave, because there's also a siren's cave in Isla.
How cool is that?
Yeah. And the Maltese
Had
siren...
to be Undine to share this story with me. I was brought up in the area.
Yeah, but the Maltese siren is like the Tritons. Instead of a one tail, she has two shark legs.
How cool is that?
So
How
that's
long have
siren.
you been doing burlesque?
A long time. So I started when I was 18, and that was 2010.
That was 2010. And the first time I met you was
2014.
2014.
Yes.
I'm sure you remember your very first burlesque performance.
Yes, I do. My first solo performance was on my 18th birthday. So I literally started as early as I could.
And was it in Malta or abroad?
It was in Malta. It was actually at Coconut. Do you remember Coconut?
So you were a coconut girl.
Yes, through and through. Since I was 15.
You missed that place.
Yes, so much. But it was upstairs at Coconut in Remedy, because I like heavy metal music and industrial music. So that was like my home. And in fact, I tried to, put burlesque and heavy metal music together sometimes. And it actually comes out pretty cool.
Old memories.
Yes, Coconut.
Undine, today I want to get to know a bit more your taste buds.
Okay.
In your opinion, what is the ultimate showgirls drink?
Well, the ultimate showgirls drink, I would say, is Prosecco.
Why?
Whenever we're backstage, it's kind of exciting. We get a bottle of Prosecco, we pop it, there's the pop, the bubbles, and everyone has a drink before, We always open my Maltese show with a pop of Prosecco and a drink, just to get you going. And it's always backstage. It's kind of a ritual.
And the base of the drink, which I have created, which you were the inspiration for, is based on Prosecco.
That's
it's
amazing.
Screaming brunch, this drink, which I have created, because it's got different juices in it. It's very easy to drink. And I must say that it's an amplified version of the classic mimosa, but we'll get into the details later.
That sounds good.
Which are your favorite flavors when it comes to drinks? Like what kind of flavors would you usually go for?
I like the kind of crisp Prosecco taste. I like fruitiness. And my absolute favorite thing is mango.
That's your favorite fruit?
Yeah. When I see that there's mango on the menu, forget everything, I'm getting that drink.
And when it comes to food pairing with Prosecco, what kind of foods do you enjoy?
Well, my favorite food is usually Asian food. I really like sushi. So that would probably be my favorite thing.
And would you go for sashimi, or do you prefer the rolls with rice?
I like everything. I like to mix. So I think it's everything. But I think I like the sashimi, I like the nigiri, that kind of thing. Yeah.
For me, one of the best pairing for Prosecco is strawberries. I love strawberries with Prosecco, and especially when they're drizzled with some balsamic glaze.
Ooh, that sounds good.
The tanginess of the balsamic glaze, I find it a bit amplifying when it's mixed with the Prosecco flavor. The Prosecco kind of changes the aftertaste when you actually drink after you've had some strawberries with balsamic glaze. And if you've never tried it, you should go for it.
I haven't tried it, but I'm excited.
Back to the drinks subject. So what are your favorite, cocktails or shots?
I think I prefer cocktails, but I do sometimes try a shot, but it's like, it's an occasion. So I'm usually a cocktail kind of girl.
And do you have a favorite shot? Do you have a particular shot which you usually go for?
No, I don't, but I like to try different ones. Sometimes I'll just say, I'll create something for me.
And what is your opinion about Sambuca?
Oh, I don't really like Sambuca. When I was very young, my aunt very young. When I was like 16, my aunt thought it would be fun to have a Sambuca night.
Ouch.
And no. Now, whenever I smell or taste Sambuca, I'm like, oh, it takes me back.
So it's a not even love-hate relationship, it's a nostalgic.
I wouldn't say love. Maybe I'd give it another go, but I kind of avoid it.
Don't worry, we're not going to try Sambuca. The drink which I have created today is inspired by your character, by the flavors which you like, and by your favorite drink, which is Prosecco. Today we're creating the Siren Punch. To create a Siren Punch, you need to stock up your bar with Prosecco, pineapple juice, orange juice, lemon juice, and mojito syrup. Moreover, not to have a watered down punch, I have this particular hack. Basically, I've created these really interesting tonic water ice balls.
Wow.
Basically, I got these molds and you fill them up with some patience with tonic water. Put them in the freezer overnight and they will actually give a bit of a twist to the flavor of the punch as time goes by. So you will never have a watered down drink, but you will have a twist to the original version of your punch. So let's start creating it. Basically, all you need to do is grab the mojito syrup, a nice drizzle over the tonic water ice. Next is popping of the Prosecco.
Yeah, the Prosecco.
Could I give you the honor to do
Okay,
this?
let's see. Sometimes
Alright.
it flies. Oh well.
Oh, I really...
Wait. There we go.
Alright.
I did that, at least.
Slowly, we pour in the Prosecco. Next are the juices. 2 cups of orange, pineapple, 3, and finally, half a cup of lemon juice. Garnish the drink with some slices of orange. I'm also using some lemons, some slices of pineapple. This punch is screaming brunch. I'm gonna fill up the cups and leave some space for an additional ice ball.
Tonic ice ball.
Yes. And here's drink number 2. You're not going to drink on your own, I mean,
No.
it can be.
I never drink alone.
No, it's no fun.
No.
Some more garnish of pineapple on top.
Beautiful. And, of course, a metal straw. Very good.
The one
Very good.
will be sustainable.
Yes.
Now, obviously, after you try it, I need your honest,
Okay.
humble
Oh,
opinion
okay,
and
okay.
judgment.
humble. You sure you want a humble one? Ooh. Oh, it's really good.
Refreshing.
It is refreshing. I feel the bubbles, and it changes taste as you kind of go from fruit to fruit.
True. It's very easy to drink.
Yeah, and it's quite easy to make.
I would also describe it as a very sociable drink. It is definitely an amplified version of the mimosa.
Yeah, better than the
And the
Mimosas.
interesting fact about this drink is that, as you actually explained, you can actually taste every single fruit as time goes by. The
Yeah.
aftertaste of the drink is quite interesting.
Yeah, there's like you feel the lemon and then you feel the pineapple and the orange kind of rounds them all out.
It's really nice. And there's an actual hint of mint from the mojito syrup
Yeah,
as an aftertaste.
it has that little bit of mojito. Yeah.
Okay, so when are we gonna organize a brunch so we can create it again?
Showgirl brunch.
All right, and I'll be the master of ceremonies.
Yes, burlesque brunch. Brunch teas.
Undine, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Today, I have a small gift for you. Hansa Wine and Spirits are topping up your drinks cabinet. Next celebration, you'll be definitely thinking about us and about Hansa Wine and Spirits.
Amazing.
We're also helping you to ease out your hangovers. Basically, we're giving you a stock of Vit2Go hangover aid. Keep them handy. You open a sachet, put it in water just before you go to bed after a night out, and the day after, you're fully functional.
Amazing. I have a party on Saturday and I'm definitely going to be using it.
Just on time. That's called right and perfect timing.
It is. It is.
Thank you. We'll catch up soon.
Yes. Thanks. Thanks for
Cheers.
having me.
Ciao.
Cheers.
Jekk inti da trid tipprepara the Siren Punch, tista' tistokja l-bar tiegħek billi tikklikja fuq il-link li hemm fid-description ta' dan il-video li ħajjieħdok fl-online shop ta' Hansa Wines and Spirits u minn hemmhekk tista' tixtri the Siren Punch Pack. Pratikament dak kollu li għandek bżonn biex tipprepara dan il-punch għall brunch li jmiss.